Hey guys, here we are with Buffy season 7 episode 16, and in the last episode, really, dude? Why is it always going to be in the intro too? So, I'm just waiting for those curtains to just fall. In the last episode, Buffy, okay, wait. So, I feel like I have to backtrack even before I even say anything. So, the principal gave Buffy this gift that was from his mother, who was a Slayer. I guess it was probably it was supposed to be passed down to every single Slayer. And so he passed the bag down to Buffy, and it included a few things, but the main thing that was important was this box. She opened the box and it popped out like this portal looking thing. And she went through it to get more knowledge about how to defeat this new villain. Wait, am I mixing Angel and... Now I'm confused. No, I'm not confusing them. Okay. Kind of, sort of, but not really. So there's this villain that is called the First, and in order to defeat it, she went through the portal to try to get some information, and it included the guys that had created the first Slayer. And she went there, wanted to do that, but they wanted to give her more power, but that meant that she was going to be less human, and she said no to it. She completely rejected it, and they did give her a little bit of information, or put something in her head that gave her, I guess, an insight onto what was gonna happen with this new villain and everything. So in order to have her get back through the portal, they the first time when she went in, a demon came out, and so the rest of the Scooby Gang tracked down this demon and put it back into the portal. That way Buffy could come out. But in order to do all that, Willow had to do some magic. She did some questionable things, one of which being that she had to take suck the life essence out of Kennedy, and she really didn't like that. So what else happened? Spike. So the principal ended up getting some information from the First that said that Spike killed his mom, which I'm sure is true. I mean, we've seen it. So, and so he confronted Spike. He didn't flat out tell him, but he was trying to bait Spike into getting some information that would tell him oh, hey, yeah, it was Spike who killed your mom. And, so he did that, found out that Spike, he got all the information that he needed. And yeah, I think that that's pretty much it. I feel like this whole intro was me just word vomiting everywhere, but hopefully you understand that. But yeah. If you want to check out this episode completely unedited or get early access for the next ones, please feel free to check out my Patreon and the link in the description below. But yeah, let's go ahead and jump into this episode. Oh, this is a nerd's place, so either Xander or Andrew.
Oh, hello there, gentle viewers. Wonderful to get lost in a story, isn't it? Adventure and heroics and discovery.
Is he dreaming?
Don't they just take you away?
Off. Yeah.
Come with me now, if you will, gentle viewers. Join me on a new voyage of the mind. A little tale I like to call Buffy.
Nice. That was cool. 'Cause, 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 Well,
unfortunately, vampires have a job to do too.
I do like a good narrated story.
Ouch, my goodness, things look bad for the Slayer, don't they?
For God's sakes, Andrew, you've been in here for 30 minutes. What are you doing?
Entertaining and educating.
Well, why can't you just masturbate like the rest of us?
The fact that Anya just said that. Now I can't get my mind off of that.
The world's gonna want to know about Buffy. It's a story of ultimate triumph tinged with the bitterness for what's been lost in the struggle.
God,
It's
that
a
would
legacy
suck,
for
like
future
all of those girls
generations.
sharing one
There
bathroom.
are any. Buffy seems to think that this apocalypse is
Andrew.
going to actually be, you know, apocalyptic. I think your story seems pretty pointless.
It's sort of a door to the Hellmouth. Due to some circumstances, it got opened up a little bit recently. These guys,
Are those supposed to be the
they
girls?
work for the First. We don't know much
Oh, those
about
are the
them,
minions.
except
Okay,
for
I
they're
get it
very
because of the
ugly,
eyes.
and they're very mobile for blind people. Buffy and Spike have some kind of history. You can feel the heat between them, although technically as a vampire, he's room temperature.
Anya.
A feisty waif with a fiery temper and a vulnerable heart that she hides, even from herself.
Amanda, Dawn, you're gonna stay home from school today. We can survive what's coming, but not like this. I had a vision of what's to come. A horrible vision.
And he's not going to
Hundreds
videotape
and
that?
hundreds.
Honestly, gentle viewers, these motivating speeches of hers tend to get a little long. I'll take you back in there in a little while, but in the in-between time, I thought you might want to know a little about me, your humble host. You see, I'm a man with a burden, a man with a dark past. In my plan, we are beltless.
Wow, you're the best, Andrew. Yup, good looking and smart, too.
Yeah.
Warren was cool. And wasn't Jonathan just the cutest thing?
What?
And from what I've seen so far, there is no way you girls are
She's
ready.
not done.
You have to
Even
believe
Willow looks bored, and she usually can take a lot of that stuff. Look at her.
Oh.
Oh. Do you see that? That's important. Willow and Kennedy have been in kind of a bad place lately, but things are looking up.
You boys like magic, don't you? Abracadabra.
Halt him!
Okay. Didn't see that coming.
That's because we have power you can't imagine.
We do?
You, Dark Willow, wield a force of mighty evil, it is true. But you are new to the game, little one.
I like,
know what they
okay,
say.
so I like the
first you
different
don't succeed.
perspective
That's your
of,
recursion.
I mean, obviously he's like
Like my
lying
power.
about a bunch of this stuff, but it's interesting
Damn, that
to
is one
get a
effective
different perspective
counterspell.
on
Thank you,
things
little
that are
one.
happening from
Thank
someone that we don't really see.
She was something.
Not late, not late. The bell rings.
Oh, damn.
Hey! Break it up! Get to class. Shy girl, don't do this. Oh.
You know I was there.
Yeah.
You noticed
It happened
me.
before.
It's okay, I promise. What's wrong?
The mirror said I was fat. It said it.
So not only does Mr. Hildebrand move up the trig exam to today, but he also makes
So
it cover
basically,
3
a
more
lot of the
chapters,
same stuff
and
is
I've got an
happening
English paper
again.
due tomorrow. I feel like I'm gonna explode.
I've seen all these things before, just not all at once.
So what? It's like hell's a busting out all over?
Exactly.
Probably.
So what's the worst that can happen?
Well, everybody hates the cheerleaders. If we
Yeah.
don't do something about this, we're gonna have a riot on our hands. And a lot of other nasty stuff, too.
Like what?
Really should have had that foot rub.
Dang. Oh.
Here's something I think you're going to be interested in, gentle viewers.
Oh, no.
Look at the fine work Xander did on replacing
Oh.
that window sash. You can't even tell it's new. It blends in so well.
And you've dealt with this before. I mean, you've seen stuff like this in the high school?
Sure, you know, swim team monsters or killer prom dogs. Again,
I was gonna say, he's not lying about me finding that interesting.
So what makes now so special?
Look, Anya, if I had married you, it would have been against everything I thought was best. It wouldn't have worked.
But
How so?
we still spark. You still love me.
Is that true, Xander? You still love her?
I mean, I don't really want them back together. They're cute together, don't get me wrong. I just... If it were me, and if I were straight... if I was in Anya's shoes, I would not take him back, but...
She said she could narrow it down.
And you trust her?
Yes.
Why wouldn't
I
you?
trust her?
I don't know why any of you should trust each other. You've all been evil at some point, right? Evil is what evil does.
And I know what you're doing. You're with that vampire. Screwing that vampire. You
It's
filthy
probably
whore.
from him touching that seal.
Robin, are you okay? I think I have a pretty good idea who we should talk to.
Yeah? Who's that?
The guy that fed it his first drop of blood.
Like...
God, I hope that's not a student.
Do you still love me?
Yes. I still love you. I always will.
But
I
he's
just
not
don't know
in
if
love?
that means anything for us anymore.
Well, I love you too.
I'm not gonna find anyone out there like you, am I?
Doesn't
No.
seem likely.
Yeah, I guess we fit together pretty good.
We fit together great.
He's so weird.
I want to be back in your life.
We just spent the day keeping a lid on a war.
Ooh, that would be very exciting on tape.
The school is out of control with energy from
As in the
homo.
seal, and then also metaphorically.
Well, right now I'm really more about the recording of...
No. And you gotta get in there before it tears everything apart.
Oh, I get it. The first drop of blood was Jonathan, not Spike. Okay. So I get it.
Desme Abdo de Deborah. What does it mean? What does it mean?
Let's try looking it up again in the morning in the dictionario. Holy cow, sounds
Dictionario.
terrifying.
We're fugitives.
I wasn't even that evil.
I thought you were
True.
evil.
Yeah?
Sure. But it tickles and I'm all tense. Can't I have a cool, refreshing Zima?
No Zima.
What?
Shake your face about the Zima. Just talk.
You were the first one to uncover
the heck
the
is a
seal and feed
Zima?
it blood. How did you know it was there? How did you know what to do?
Did you get
That's when he started seeing Warren.
Gosh. Gosh.
Well,
Glad to
the
see you.
first.
Me too. You're looking good.
We are God. We are God.
Well, okay, so that wasn't the first time that he saw the first. Because it had him get the knife.
There's power in that knife.
Kennedy search his stuff, find the knife.
It's not in my stuff. It's in the kitchen in the cutlery drawer.
Oh,
You
no.
didn't have any steak knives.
You put your old murder weapon in with our utensils?
Riot that almost happened.
Looks to me like it happened after all.
Yeah.
Looks to me like it's still happening.
Why would they still be at the school?
Nice way to run
I
a
guess because
school.
of the seal.
There's got to be kids injured in here.
Check out Spike and the principal. There's something going on there. Sexual tension you could cut with a knife.
Sexual tension.
No kidding.
They'll hear you.
Buffy, they're all the way down.
Kids are getting stronger.
Oh, God. So I'll be staying here with these men, helping out that holding the line thing. I'll be with Buffy.
Well, Buffy's stronger than the both of them combined.
We make our way down the stairs carefully. Did you actually think I could use this?
That's good. A knife? Just do it. It'll feel good.
What's going on? He's making me do it. You tricked me. Damn you!
Kill you first! Stop it! You have to!
What was it, an accident?
I'll kill your soul and I'll hate you forever!
Oh, it was an accident.
See, I'm a man trapped by circumstances into paying for a crime I didn't even... What?
No, I thought you would say that.
Die!
Okay, now I'm just confused.
What have I done?
Oh, okay, so that's how they get the minions.
They're okay. Well, well.
Oh.
That was
Okay,
nice.
then.
Certainly was. Carpenter, you.
Do you think there should be
More times?
I don't know. It was nice. It felt like a one more time.
Now we can move on.
Sure.
Is that really what they want? Jeez. I wonder how many students there are.
Turns out the blood of the person that awoke it, you, different kind of deal. It reverses the whole thing.
Oh. Could she really kill him,
How
though?
much blood? Are you gonna?
I don't know. Maybe not enough to kill you.
Warren said Jonathan will be okay. I trusted him, and I lost my friend.
You didn't lose him.
You killed
murdered
him.
him.
You don't need to kill me. You said we could all get through this.
I made it up. I'm making it all up. So what kind of hero does that make me?
Please. Don't, please.
I don't think she's gonna be able to
When
do
your
it.
blood pours out, it might save the world. What do you think about that? Does it buy it all back? Are you redeemed?
No.
Why not?
Because I killed him.
There you go.
Because I listened to Warren, and I pretended I thought it was him, but I knew it wasn't. You're gonna kill me, and I'm
He's not gonna do
scared, and I'm going to die. It stopped.
Didn't want blood. They wanted tears.
What if the tears didn't work?
Then I would have stabbed you. Oops.
She got it done.
What was that?
So far.
This was a really good episode. So I think this episode is up there as one of my favorites, actually, which is a little bit surprising for myself. I mean, it is, but it's not, because, I mean, I know what I like, but it's just a different take on this episode. I really like it. I don't know. I just like different things. The perspective thing, I really liked. I liked getting his perspective, and I don't know. And then the acting, I mean, the acting is always amazing, but like the acting, and especially the final scene with Buffy and him, really good. Man, I don't know. There's just something about this episode. It was so good. Oh, man. How many episodes do we have left? 5? There's 5 episodes left. And that is pretty crazy to think about. But yeah. Anyway, if you want to check out this episode completely unedited or get early access for the next one, please feel free to check out my Patreon and the link in the description below. And if you will for me, please like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next episode.